We need to get out of here. All right, let's see if we can get this back to camp without blowing ourselves up. Nice shooting back there.
Nice drunk playing.
Comes naturally. I could use a drink after that.
Yeah, no. Just never goes easy no more, does it? What do you think I'm doing?
My leg.
Okay. I don't see any more.
All right. Oh, that was close. Don't reckon I'm cut out to be a dynamite wagon driver.
Killing a bunch of folks so we can rob some dynamite to blow up a bridge? This make any sense to you?
It's a distraction, so it ain't meant to make some. Look, there's Micah up ahead.
Great. Whoa!
So, you got it?
We got it. Yes, we got it.
What's wrong, Arthur?
Nothing at all, boss.
John, go drive this over to Bacchus Bridge. Get it hidden near there.
He really does think he's
Bill,
in charge.
You go on ahead. I need to speak with Arthur. Good work, son.
What's going on?
Listen, I know we ain't always seen eye to eye, and you find me irritating and a threat, and I like to annoy you. But right now, I need better from you, Arthur.
Okay, Micah. Whatever you say.
I ain't the bad guy you think I am, Arthur. But I am a survivor. Stick with me and you'll live. Oh, the bridge is probably a two-man job. You should probably go help Marston.
Why don't you?
Like I said, Dutch and I got planning to do for the train. There's a big picture here, Arthur. Trust me.
I think they're planning on getting rid of the rat. I think that's what's really happening.
Okay, my girl. Yep.
Alright, Reverend. What do you have to say?
Reverend,
You okay, Mr. Morgan?
Nope. Terrible.
I don't know, Reverend.
These are challenging times for all of us.
Yes, very challenging.
You don't seem yourself, somehow. I've always felt... I've left the morphine, sir.
Arthur,
I'm
Reverend Swanson, would you excuse us a minute?
Of course.
New York. We are going to go to New York. Now, they have been chasing us south and east and west. We're going to get a boat, we're going to get on a river, and we're going to go north. New York. Then Tahiti, the Fiji Islands, or this place, New Guinea, dancing girls, freedom. But first, we have to make a whole lot of smoke, a whole lot of commotion. And then we disappear. We need more commotion? 1 score and 1 whole hell of a lot of noise. We ain't so good at doing scores anymore, Dutch. Are you feeling all right, Arthur?
No.
Sure, I'm fine. Pardon me for interrupting.
I brought a friend, Arthur.
Hello.
Hello.
Dutch. This is Eagle Flies. His father is a great chief. Charles and I, we
Pretended to be mercenaries. Did me a great favor.
Dutch Vanderlyn. How do you do?
Not well, sir.
Well, I am sorry to hear that. How's your father?
Father has confused wisdom with weakness. His people, my people. We've suffered too much. Been lied to too much. Now they've taken our horses.
Who?
The infantry division posted at Fort Wallace.
Why?
Colonel Favors is a liar and a murderer. His people won't stop until we're all dead. Without horses, we cannot hunt. Without hunting, we will starve. This is another act of war.
I see that.
You men have helped me before, and I have money.
Put your money away, son. What do you think, Charles?
You know I told your father I will not fight over some horses.
But I made no such promise. Come along.
Yeah, Arthur, we must go with them to try to stop things from getting out of hand.
I guess. Come along.
We're gonna have the army after us.
We can get them more horses.
I know.
Why?
I understand Eagle Flies is angry, but I don't see how this will help anything.
Especially not with Dutch whipping them up into a frenzy. We got enough folks coming after us without adding an army to the list. You going to let these bastards walk all over you? No, you're not. This is all that's wrong with this world. Okay, young man.
This is so
lead the way.
dumb.
The horses are on a boat near Van Horn. I have a man waiting for us there with some canoes.
Surely this can be done without killing anyone.
Of course. What will be, will be. Anyway, son, tell me about this Colonel Favors.
He's a vile... man. He and his regiment take pleasure in persecuting us. All the young have been taken from our reservation, shipped off to reform schools. Many women, too. The old are weak and sick, but they deliberately withhold medicine and supplies from us.
This ends today. You have my word on that. Why are you getting involved in this, Dutch?
That's
You know
exactly
me.
what I'm wondering.
We shoot fellers as need shooting. We save fellers as need saving.
But this
feed
is a
them
bad
as
time
need
for
feeding.
this.
Not this again. It's been quite a while since we helped anyone but ourselves, and even you know that. I told you, noise. We need noise.
There's
Arthur.
other ways to make noise
and
without
faith. I
making a
still
huge
don't
enemy.
know what that means. Stop questioning and think. Just think for a second. The Pinkertons have had time to reinforce. The civilized
Perfect.
world is closing on us. Who knows what else Molly
Dutch has
told
really
them.
lost it.
We need to move towards a conclusion.
He's just
now.
running people down.
Sure, but what's this got to do with any of that? Some good, honest conflict between the army and the Indians might be just the distraction we need. kill two birds with one stone. Cornwall was funding the Pinkertons' assault on us.
Yeah,
Why do you think I dealt with him? The Cornwall government.
because you're bitter.
The government is far more likely to
grudges?
divert them to other issues, especially if there's one more scandal. And then we can slip away. Like I said, we just need that noise and one more score. You know, I went back for the chest I had hidden outside Shady Belle, and we're close, Arthur. That dynamite, the railroad contract with the army, it was all in those papers Micah found. I have a plan. You just have to trust me.
I can't. I'm sorry, Dutch. I can't trust you anymore. You've lost it.
There's Peta. These men, like I said, they'll help us.
I got the canoes. The boat is still moored in the channel.
Good. Come on, let's go.
I just don't see how Dutch thinks it's a good idea to make an enemy out of the army. You think they're just gonna totally ignore us and just attack the Indians?
We need to get that boat ashore. I think the best plan is to paddle up there silently, board her. And when we got control, we'll deal with that anchor, float away. We'll be ashore before anybody even knows what happened.
He's always so optimistic. I think it's hilarious.
Good luck.
Pull up alongside, quietly.
Try not to kill anyone, Arthur.
Don't kill anyone? Why now do we suddenly care about killing?
You mind the horses? I need a smoke.
Oh, no, not again.
And had a sniff of good head all night.
I'll be retired in the morning at this rate.
Just deal, will ya?
Charles, what are you doing?
I'm in.
Raise you.
We can go higher than that.
God damn it, no. I'm out.
All right. Call.
How are we gonna knock these guys out? Someone's gonna end up dead. There's no way.
What the hell?
Shep, we got a problem here.
I found a body! We have attackers on board! Take it back, what's up?
Nothing but worm feet. Boys, go find out about those horses down below. Arthur, deal with that anchor.
Right. Here, let me just plant some dynamite.
have the first idea how this anchor works?
Just blow it up then. Hurry.
Oh gosh, why? We're so stupid. Why do we do such dumb things? Ever since that bank heist before
Seem to be
Cuba.
going pretty fast, Dutch. I'm trying. We're headed to those rocks. Hold on. What is wrong with you? Boys all right back there?
Yeah, I think so. But there's a huge hole in the boat.
Oh no.
We're taking on water.
Boys, get him out of here. Well, whatever else is wrong with you, you're quite the best pilot I've ever come across.
The horses are confused. We need to round them up. I'll get these four, Arthur. Can you go after the others?
Okay. Over here, come on.
Okay, I don't need to lasso them. They're following me now.
So much treachery and betrayal that a man can take before he must admit to himself that he is no longer a man.
Never thought about it in those terms.
An old friend of Evelyn Miller like you, I doubt that. You know, I never had a son. Your father.
Will one of you help me return the horses to my men?
Well, Arthur... Arthur needs to rest. I will. I like you, son. And after the horses, are we gonna wait for the army to come and wreak its revenge?
I hope not.
Of course we ain't. Now let's go check out that fort of theirs.
Is this a good idea?
This is the only idea, and it is one that will suit both of our purposes.
Fighting the army ain't wise.
Stop worrying. Oh, and Sadie told me about Combe. Meet us at Doyle's Tavern in Saint Denis when you can. Shall we go, son?
Certainly.
We'll start some light reconnaissance out at Fort Wallace, and when Combs dealt with, you come meet us there. We'll set up a good spot for you.
I don't know, Dutch.
Yeah, well, I do. This is exactly the distraction that we need.
Your father said that fighting was an impossible gamble. There's no winning for you in this.
Father need not know anything. He'd rather live in ignorance.
Come along,
Your
gentlemen.
father would rather you did not do anything so foolish. I said I would stop this from happening. Would you talk to him?
Speak with Rangeful.
Yes. Would you?
Sure. I'll speak with him. You head on back to camp, check on the others. Dutch's behavior.
I understand. Thank you, Arthur.
Sheesh. Okay, so Sandy wanted to take care of something here. And then we got John Marston. Dutch has told you and John to blow the bridge using the explosives. And then we also have Rains Fall. I think I'll do that right now. before Dutch makes anything worse. makes things worse. This is getting crazy. We're so dead. We're just making more and more enemies. And eventually we're all just gonna hang. Or die in a ditch. Or turn on each other. Arthur should have left this life when his girlfriend told him to.
These here city folk, they're gonna have trinkets now.
Hey, what's up, Fat God Yaunt? What am I doing in game? I'm mostly just trying to do the main story. But at the moment, I'm trying to talk to the Native Americans we've been working with, because Dutch is about to have the Native Americans and the army fight each other so that they can create a distraction that will somehow get us out of this situation where everyone's trying to kill us. I don't know, it seems like a stupid idea. That's why I'm going to tell the Native Americans leader about this, because Dutch is going crazy. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm riding to that quest. Spend a lot of time in this game just trying to get to places because this map is so huge. No worries. Yeah, the map is beautiful. I agree. It just feels too big sometimes. But I guess for people that don't like fast traveling in games a lot, this is like perfect. Because you get to enjoy the environment, get to interact with people with like events that happen along the way. I just am not doing that so much anymore because at this point I sort of just want to wrap up the game, and anytime I stop and help with these side stuff, it just makes things last longer. If I was playing alone, I'd probably do all the stuff, but since I'm streaming it and uploading it to my YouTube, I'm not doing it as much. Yeah, fast travel kind of destroys worlds in games, honestly, because you don't ever get to look at it once you use fast travel, for those who like using it. Whoa. What the heck? Whoa! What the heck happened? I need to stop looking at chat. Okay. Thanks for lurking, man. I think I need to heal my horse after that. Holy cow. What am I gonna feed you? An apple.
You're a brave girl. Yep.
I don't know how we got this bounty. I guess during one of the missions. I'm always getting bounties. In fact, I feel like the one where I'm wanted dead or alive in the area is one I can't even pay off. That's what I'm guessing anyway. My leg!
Out of the way! What the hell? Yeah.
Oh, never been here before. So this is where the Indians are.
Hello? Come in. You don't sound very well.
I'm not. I think I'm dying.
And I hope you find peace.
I don't know too much about peace.
Apparently not. Did you have fun with my son, the impetuous prince? I believe you went on a raid with him.
I'm sorry.
I suppose I lack the grandeur of a conventional king.
I don't know too many kings.
Colonel Favors, he has already exacted some measure of revenge for the raid. 2 women were assaulted by his men.
I'm very sorry about all of this.
Yes. Sometimes the correct path, the bravest path, is the least obvious and also the gentlest. I'm a great disappointment to my son.
Your son seems to want a war.
My son thinks there is glory in death. Maybe he's right, but for me, I saw death being handed out so freely by the most foolish of men, I never could equate it with victory. Glory has come in service. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
I've killed a lot of people. For a whole lot of dumb reasons, and I ain't never seen much glory in it.
Well, your friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, he talks a lot. I don't know him, but my son is easily led.
I'm not sure I get you.
Well, perhaps we could go for a ride. I'm an old man. My whole life I have tried to bring peace.
But I ain't doing so good.
Then maybe you can take pity on my plight. Please, it won't take long. And maybe I can help you with that cough.
Sir!
Really? That'd be great.
I'm glad I caught you, sir.
Captain Monroe, do you know my friend, Mr. Morgan?
No, sir. I don't have the pleasure.
Arthur Morgan.
It's an honor, sir.
How can I help you, Captain?
I was just in Saint Denis. I spoke with the mayor. It's not good news, I'm afraid. May I ride with you for a little?
Of course. Follow me.
So where are we going?
I want to show you a site up in the mountains that's long been sacred to me. A place for reflection and healing. What is this news, Captain Monroe?
Yes, sir. As I mentioned, I did speak again with the mayor and the Bureau of Indian Affairs in Saint Denis at length.
Hold on. Let me get rid of this waypoint.
But regrettably, it appears the oil company has already received approval to move forward with drilling on the reservation's land.
I supposed as much. So what does that mean for us now?
I'm not sure just yet. I didn't get the impression anything would be happening for a few months. I'm very sorry, sir. I did everything I could.
I know, Captain.
And I assure you I will continue to do as much as I can. Mr. Morgan, would you have time to help me at all? I would rather certain actions were taken by friends outside the tribe.
Hold on. Let me get my guns ready.
We stick together.
Sorry.
Even just a couple hours of your time.
Sure, I can help.
That's good news. Thank you. Come meet me on the reservation whenever you can. Anyway, gentlemen, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you both soon.
Sure.
Thank you, Captain.
Enjoy the ride. I have some other business to attend to, Mr. Morgan.
We'll continue on this way. I'm going to look for some herbs to give you. See the wolves over there feasting on that horse? Brutality and beauty are both all around us. Yet so often we're unable to see past our own grievances. This is what I try to teach my son.
Yeah! Come on, get out of here!
Good. There was no need to harm them.
Yeah!
We can talk if you want, Mr. Morgan. But don't feel like you have to. It's a beautiful ride ahead if you need some time to think.
So, we don't know each other too well, but I wanted to speak to you about your son. I was there on the raid to steal back those horses, and, well, you know something of Dutch, I think.
Yes, a little. Mostly from your friend Charles.
I don't know.
Sorry, hold up a moment. That'll have to wait. Some of the plants I need will be growing down here.
You're going the wrong way.
What? I'm right behind you.
This is what I was looking for. English mace. Okay, let's continue on.
Now, as I was saying, I don't know why Dutch is getting involved in your situation, and this ain't easy to say, but I just don't trust that he's got your son's best interests at heart.
So what can we do?
I don't rightly know. Charles and I just thought you should be aware. Maybe there's a way to stop things from getting any more out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Let me give this some thought.
Things that bad on the reservation?
Yes. This conflict with Colonel Favors and his regiment at Fort Wallace continues to worsen. Many of the elders are sick, and the young feel that any compromise is an admittance of defeat.
Well, we ain't done much to calm the situation.
But I have to continue to seek to resolve matters through peaceful negotiation. War would be futile.
Your people are lucky to have you.
I'm not so sure about that. Wait, stop here. I want to pick some ginseng. This will combine well. Wait there. I'll put these in your saddlebag. Mix these together. It tastes awful, but it'll help to keep your strength up.
Thanks.
All right, let's go.
That was
It's not
nice
much
of you.
further now.
I appreciate the herbs, but I think it's gonna take more than that. I saw a doctor and he says I'm in a pretty bad way.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This situation we're in, me, Dutch, and the others, I don't know how long I got, but some of them, they still got a chance to have a life. I just think if I could give them that, then maybe this ain't all for nothing.
I think there is much you can still do, Mr. Morgan.
So where's this sacred place he's taking us to?
It's just up ahead. What's happened? No!
Uh-oh.
It can't be. No! They destroyed everything! I need to find the Chanupa. Who would do this?
Someone
Army.
who wanted to enrage you.
Help me look around, please. The Chanupa is gone.
I don't even know what a
Course.
chanupa is.
What is it?
A ceremonial pipe. There must be some clues to what happened here.
There's some whiskey here.
I see no end to any of this. I cannot believe this.
Army flask. Oh no.
Whiskey. Bastards are having a party up here.
More over here.
This was for revenge.
An empty bottle of whiskey.
Well, if they drank all that, they couldn't have gotten too far.
Yeah, well, still no sign of the Chanupa. It's ruined. Look there. Smoke.
Oh, I saw that smoke earlier. But it wasn't within the radius, so I didn't go over there.
Quick, Mr. Morgan. There's someone down there. Do you have any binoculars?
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. These brave men. Some of Colonel Favor's men. They must have been the ones who did this.
Are you surprised this happened?
Not at all. But I hope we were past this.
Well, you got land they want. Land with oil.
They moved us here. They've taken everything we had. I signed 3 treaties myself, and they've broken each one. Now they've taken the last hope. Now my people are going to want a war. A war they can't win.
Mm-hmm.
Not if I get it back.
Get it back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, get your Chanupa, no one will be any the wiser.
Would you do that?
Well, you can't go, they know why you'd come.
Don't have any money.
No, I don't need your money.
All right. Hope you're ready, Cheetah.
If you could do this for
Try
me,
to do it silently.
I would very much appreciate it.
I don't know. Silent doesn't usually go well for me.
Are you not going down there?
I could try, though. Get back the Indian pipe. That dude's gonna see me. There's two of them there. There's one patrolling there.
Is France near Canada then? No. France is near France. Well, it's in France. Indians is from Europe.
There's two guys there.
Where are you from? Me? I'm Polish. Milwaukee.
I think I saw someone.
No, you didn't. Oh, he's still alive. Yep. Well, so much for that. I knew I was gonna get caught. Oh well. So where's the pipe? Where'd he oh. Is that it? Close enough? Yeah. I mean, I almost got like 3 of them.
Yep.
Alright. Let's get the pipe back. And hopefully no war is gonna start, though. It almost seems like it's inevitable.
Please tell me you found it.
Here. I got your things, I think.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Even sacred things are only things. People, the heart, matter more. Was anyone hurt?
Yes.
It's a bad business. I should not have let you do this for me. But perhaps it will stop a bigger massacre. With these, maybe I can calm my people. Maybe I can calm my son.
I hope so.
Thank you. Take those herbs I gave you, please. And most of all, I hope you can find peace within yourself.
What made you feel so bad? Killing the guys? or the thing with the Indians.
He's a man
Oh,
who,
yeah.
not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic. Now I see as wise and thoughtful and sensible. I would love to help him. Or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
Freaking Dutch. Okay, we can do this. We can help Captain Monroe, which involves the Indians some more. I guess we could do that. Maybe we can make friends with the army. What's my opinion on Dutch? He's lost his mind. I used to think he was a cool dude, but ever since that awful bank job, he's lost his mind. I do agree with him that there's a rat among us, though. But I feel like he's going way too crazy and just trying to kill everyone, and he's just not planning things out carefully.
How are you, girl?
I feel like our group has basically lost any wisdom we had. Have I finished the game? No, I'm trying to finish the game. These are just the feelings I have at the moment. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the end, so I can see how this whole story pans out. I haven't even played the first one. A lot of people told me I should, but I haven't. The first one apparently is a sequel to this one, so the second game they made was a prequel, which is kind of weird. But I'm guessing if you played the first one, you kind of know how this one is going to end. But since I haven't, I have no idea what's gonna happen. Why are we back here? What is your opinion on Micah? Micah is also crazy. He likes to get in fights with me a lot. I think he's trying to make Dutch distrust me and drive a wedge between us for whatever reason. And he's just always been a loose cannon since the moment they introduced him in the game. At least he's just seemed to be consistent. Hey, Diogo Lewis 1, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Micah is an a-hole. He's crazy, and I feel like Dutch is becoming as crazy as him. And just... Nope, I'm not talking to you. You're gonna rob me, aren't you? Nope. This is my horse. Nope. I don't care if you want to race. I don't care what you want. Unhinged, yeah. Micah, that definitely describes Micah. And the way Dutch is acting right now. Maybe Dutch just got sick when we went to Cuba. Maybe that's what happened, just like I'm getting sick. But I don't know, I feel like I also can't trust like John's wife, because the whole bank thing went south, and somehow, even though she was in custody by the Pinkertons, she just easily was able to walk away from them. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So I feel like I can't trust her either. Which is why I feel like I can hardly trust anyone in our group anymore. So hopefully I can make new friends out of the Indians and the army.
Mr. Morgan! Here I am, as promised.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Captain Monroe.
Of course.
Chief's going out trying to find medications.
Fat Giddy
Quite a business.
and
Yeah.
thanks for the follow.
Thought we were through with all of this.
Well, we are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of the vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out, and he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me.
Hey,
almost
welcome,
as much as
Havoc.
He'd love to provoke these poor
Thank you for
bastards.
watching.
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things.
Thank you for the follow.
Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. Supposed to be heading to Wapiti after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now come.
Oh
Okay.
boy. Maybe we're gonna end up
Think I
fighting
know
the
a spot
army
where we should
at
be able
this
to
rate.
intercept it.
Lead the way, Captain. So, oh, this Colonel Favors. He knows you're up here helping these people?
Yes and no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation.
Trying to get
I
to
was
my
sent down
guns.
from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
Have you done the side mission for the nun in Saint Denis? I don't think so. I think around the time I unlocked that area, I didn't. I was avoiding side quests at that point
Maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
in hopes that I could finish up the main story faster.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon, and I'll get the medicine for you. You don't need to be involved.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We really cannot afford more conflict. I'm still hoping a meeting can be arranged between Rains Falls and Colonel Favors.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. You only need to commandeer the vaccine. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous.
Well, we'll see how much of a reasonable man he is. We haven't met a whole lot of reasonable people in this game.